Hey, what's up everyone? Morey Croson here, and today we're going to be going over some wrist and hand exercises to help improve your grip for throwing. As always, if you like the content, go ahead and like and subscribe down below. It really helps us out a lot. And if you have any recommendations for us, whether it's for breakdowns or for exercises or any other videos that you'd like to see, go ahead and leave us a comment down below and let us know. We'll be happy to make a video for you.
All right, guys, so we'll just go ahead and hop right into the video here. So first thing we're just going to be working on is just like the pronation, supination of the wrist. So your just ability to basically move inwards and outwards with the wrist. You can see it's pretty lightweight here. And I'm really stretching on both ends. It can really open up your shoulder range of motion as well, but really big thing is just to be able to build up the wrist, right? You can do it with one hand or two hands, right? So you can see one hand here, boom. And really you're going to end up building a lot of those pronator, supinator muscles on either side. Over by the elbow, right, where it kind of attaches on the elbow. There's some rotational muscles that you have there that help you in turning over with the radius and ulna bones. And so that's really a great exercise to be able to do that. And this is a great one to really start off the whole video with. So, hopefully you enjoy that. This one's going to be just a nice little stretch. Turn the wrists in, right? Make sure that you're keeping the elbows straight the whole time. Make sure that the dimples in your elbows are facing straight ahead. As you're going through the stretch, you don't want to turn them inwards or outwards or anything like that. Keep those dimples in the elbows facing straight ahead. Then I'm just leaning back. I'm just shifting all of my weight back as I'm keeping my elbows straight. And then we go with the other way. So now I have my wrists down, and from there, I'm keeping my elbows nice and straight as well, and just kind of shifting back from that position, really getting a stretch on these muscles, like the outside part of the forearm wrist there. And then the next one's going to be just having my hand up onto a box, anything like this. And you can see here I'm just scrunching up a piece of paper, but really you'd want to get like a newspaper, something like that. Just keep your arm locked in as you're scrunching up the piece of paper. It's a great exercise there, and just being able to really work on scrunching up. Notice how I'm not moving my wrist at all. I'm just using all hand in order to do that. This one's really good for wrist flicking, right? So you can see I'm bending my wrist back, and then from there I'm just working on flicking that wrist all the way through. You could really do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. I like it more with a kettlebell. Getting my hand up a little bit higher there now. This is really great for pitchers and quarterbacks, just to be able to work on flicking the wrist and getting that range of motion, bending it back, coming back and through, working on the strength within the forearm. Next one's going to be a fingertip push-up here. So, big thing you can see, I'm up onto my fingers, then I just shift all of my weight onto the front part of my body and doing a push-up there. So this will really build up your fingertip strength. As you get better at doing it from your knees, you can see I'm on my knees here, you can go into doing it from just a regular push-up position. All the way down, coming back up, just controlling your wrist strength and your finger strength as you go through. This one you could do with a kettlebell, dumbbell. It's really just a plated walk. So if you can use a plate, then that's obviously the best case scenario, just kind of holding a plate. But you could also use like a kettlebell, you could use a dumbbell, you could walk around for like 90 seconds. You want to have about 60 to 70% of your body weight. So, if you weigh 150 pounds, you'd want to have about 100 pounds, so 50 pounds in each hand. Or if you're here with the 45, just whatever you can hold and stabilize would be all you'd need for this. This is another great one where you're just doing a bottoms up. Here you can see I have the kettlebell facing bottoms up. You could really only do this with a kettlebell, and I'm just pressing straight up overhead. Really makes it so you have to build up that wrist strength in order to do this one. Then we have the plank push-up. So here, really the big thing is being able to just shift all of your weight forward here, and then from there, just going ahead and doing a push-up. But the big thing is just being able to shift that body weight forward and being able to control your body all the way out there. And as you're doing the push-up, you want to keep those elbows a little bit wide, but that really challenges that wrist range of motion in order to even just get to that position. All right, and then you could also just move back and forth like I was right there as well. This one just using a dumbbell, just working on like forearm curls, build up the forearms, build up the wrists, and then also working extension as well. Boom, lifting up the dumbbell here, getting as much extension. This will build up more of the top part of your forearm. Really, the forearm's a big part of being able to build up your overall grip strength and hand strength. So you got to make sure to have strong forearms. That's why we're doing this one here. And the last one is just to work on more of like the control of your hand and your wrist. So you're just touching thumb to pinky, pinky to ring finger, then to middle finger, then to index finger, middle finger, and then to ring finger. And you're just working that pretty quickly, right? So you just want to work on how fast can you make that happen. Just build up a little bit more timing and control within your wrist and your hand, and make sure that you have some strength there. If you do that for like 60 seconds straight, you're going to actually feel it within your hand as well. So that's another great way to build up a little bit more hand strength. All right, as always, guys, thanks for watching these videos. Have any questions, reach out to me. And if you have any recommendations for us, like I said earlier, go ahead and leave a comment for us. We'll be happy to add that into the different videos that we're making for you. And if you have any questions about some of our free trials or anything like that, there's plenty of information down below, or you could always reach out to us through our email, which is also down below. All right, thanks for watching the video, and we'll talk soon.